Hi, and welcome to Real Talk with Rabbitt and Rudder. I'm Billy Rabbitt of Hometown Real Estate.
And I'm Ron Rudder, and this is where we discuss education topics in the world of real estate.
And today, we're talking about one of the hidden gems for all Maryland home buyers, the Maryland Mortgage Program. And we actually brought on a special guest, Mr. Dave Keys with Waterstone Mortgage.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks.
Thanks for coming. Well, today we're doing a battle of the beards, though, the red beards, you know. And then Billy's the only one without a soul up here.
I'm feeling a little left out today, guys. I'm sorry. So, well, Dave, in this competitive, hot real estate market, one of the things that we're seeing less and less of is the the buyer's ability to get sellers concessions or contribution towards closing costs. So could you tell us a little bit about how the Maryland Mortgage Program can help out some of these buyers?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Maryland Mortgage Program is structured around first-time home buyers mainly. That's their crowning jewel of their program. But the misconception with the program is that if you're a repeat buyer, you can't qualify in a Maryland mortgage, which is false. The Maryland Mortgage Program has two tiers. It has your Advantage, which is going to be for your first-time home buyers, and it also has your Flex program. They offer the same down payment assistance. You have your $5,000, 3% tiers, and then you also have a 4% grant program as well available through the Flex buyers. So it's a great tool for anybody that's looking to buy that may not have just that money they need to be competitive in offer situation.
Wow, that's great. So go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I didn't realize that there was opportunities for non-first-time home buyers in this program.
Absolutely.
So Dave, when we're thinking about all the different types of loan programs, whether it's USDA, FHA, conventional, VA, we see a lot of VA buyers here, in Southern Maryland. I mean, are those loan programs, are they able to take advantage of this Maryland Mortgage Program?
Absolutely, and that's one of the great points of the loan program itself, the flexibility of it. So you can go into your conventional conforming, your FHA, your USDA, your VA loans, and have it structured with that down payment assistance.
Wow.
Which we know that USDA and VA are 100% finance loans.
Right.
So if you don't have to worry about and concern yourself with that down payment portion, now we're looking at, hey, we have 3% that we can work with for closing costs. And typically we're looking 3 to 4% on closing on a home closing costs.
Sure.
So really that takes a lot of the financial burden off of the buyers in the process. So using the Maryland Mortgage Program in tandem with some of these 100% finance programs is phenomenal for these buyers because they can go in, there's more house they can afford in that situation because of the low rates, and it gives them a heads up in the offer process.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, I know one of the things that you and I are working with a lot of our clients and a lot of people out there, one of the things that we see some struggles with is credit score and really understanding where they need to be from a credit score. So I mean, talk us a little bit about where they need to be roughly, kind of where, they need to be to take advantage of this program.
Definitely. Another good point for the Maryland Mortgage Program is there's a 640 requirement.
Okay.
So we all know, generally speaking, in a mortgage atmosphere, in a mortgage market, the higher credit scores offer the better rates. Well, what Maryland Mortgage Program has done is they've given advantage to people that may not be too aware of what their credit scores are, may not really know how to get to that next tier credit. So at that 640 credit score, you're offered basically premier rates. Wow. As of this morning, I checked the rates. Maryland Mortgage was for a government loan, which is your USDA, FHA, and VA, was 2.25 30-year fixed.
Wow, that's strong.
Which is a premium rate. I mean, those rates are out there, but they're really reserved for people with your 800 credit scores and reserves and things like that. So it really, really does give a heads up to a lot of these first-time home buyers.
Right.
The lower the rate, the more house you can look at, the bigger houses you can look at. Maybe you can get in something that ordinarily with a standalone product you wouldn't be able to get into.
Sure.
Okay. Now, is the Maryland Mortgage Program, is that similar to a traditional mortgage in that can you pay points down to get a lower rate?
So in the Maryland Mortgage Program, that's one thing you can't do. Okay. Because they're offering you a premium rate, there's no way to actually purchase points in the Maryland Mortgage Program. So the rates that they have posted, and they're posted publicly on their website every day, those are the rates that you would have.
So Dave, so what I'm hearing is that you're able to find help out a buyer with the Maryland Mortgage Program, utilizing whether they have VA eligibility or taking advantage of some of that rural development, that USDA loan, and virtually they can walk into this house with virtually almost no money out of pocket. Is that kind of what we're hearing? That's
correct. I mean, we've done things where everything was substantial enough where somebody came to the table, signed their paperwork, and that was the end of it. Yeah. They owned the house. Yeah. Wow. So those kind of situations you really, really look to find because those are kind of special moments. And I think that the Maryland Mortgage Program actually gives us the engine to actually do that, to really, really make somebody, their vision of where they want to live and what home they want to own. It makes it, within reach.
Sure.
So those are the moments that you really, really savor.
Right. Yeah, one of the reasons I joined this industry is because I wanted to help people out. And this sounds like a great opportunity to help some folks out who
Definitely.
may feel like they can't even get a house.
That's the best thing in the world. I mean, it's the best feeling in the world when somebody comes into the process and they're so down because they don't think they can do it, and then they're having the keys 30 days later to their new home.
Well, and let's face it, so one of the misconceptions that we hear all the time from maybe a buyer, maybe they're just starting their search, maybe they don't know where to necessarily, where to look at first. They might be paying $2,000, $2,500 a month in rent every month. And we're actually able to help them save money, help them buy a home, and really, everybody thinks 20% down, 20% down, 20% down. But with programs like the Maryland Mortgage Program and, some of these great loan programs, they're virtually getting into the home with little to no money out of pocket and saving money every month or whatever by paying less than their lease or their rent. So that's phenomenal. So.
Yeah, sounds like a deal to me.
So Dave, with a program like the Maryland Mortgage Program, I mean, is that something that every mortgage company can offer?
No, not every mortgage company is going to have access to the Maryland Mortgage Program. We are one of the few in Southern Maryland that actually have the program, and being a platinum provider means we actually close more loans with the Maryland Mortgage Program yearly than the other providers do.
Oh.
That's excellent.
So we actually specialize in the Maryland mortgage process.
Thanks, Dave. That's great. I really enjoy hearing about that because this is I'm excited to hear.
It is exciting.
Yeah,
it is exciting.
So if you want to find out more about the Maryland Mortgage Program, or you want to just start the process, visit our website at www.exploremdhomes.com, and there's a page on there specifically designed for you.
Dave, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to help our viewers learn a little bit more about some great programs.
Thank you, guys.
And we surely hope that you visit us and watch next time to learn a little bit more about real estate, and we will see you next time. Thanks.